Hi, Hiram here. Today in this video I'm going to do a flame test on this TATO gear, the AB13 Max Hybrid Alcohol Wick Stove. It'll just be a little flame test to see how it works. If you saw my other video that I did on this, the unboxing that I did some time ago, I think it's called a hybrid stove because it's a combination wick stove plus a jet stove. The wicking in the center is carbon felt, and then along the outside edge are 15 jets. The idea is that you start it with the wick, which will just about light in any kind of coldness or weather, and then when the stove gets warm enough, the jets are supposed to take over. Excuse me. I'm not sure if the jets are really going to add anything to the heat value of the stove over the carbon felt, but that's supposed to be the idea. Now, one of the things that this stove has is this. I don't know if you'll be able to pick it up on this camera. It's the port on the side. They call it a LPC, low profile connection. If you can't see it here, I'll put up a picture that shows it. The idea is that instead of having a nipple here, the nipple for the hose, the remote, is built or cut into the side of the stove. Now, with my ham hocks, I didn't have a whole lot of fun trying to connect the hose to it. The top, it also comes with a squirt bottle, which I'm not real fond of squirt bottles, and a top that has the same kind of connector on it. A little bit hard getting in there for me anyway, but I don't know. Give me a nipple that sticks out, and I guess the idea is so that it doesn't snag on any of your gear when you're putting it away. But I'd prefer a nipple that sticks out. What I'm going to use today in the flame test is Smoke Eater 908's fire plug. It's an alcohol remote. It's really nice. I like using this with most of my stuff. I added a clip here that shuts off the alcohol so you can control it. Now what I'm going to do, I'll try to get this hose hooked back up to this thing, and then I'll be right back for a test. Okay, so the AB13 Max is now hooked up to the Smoke Eater 908's fire plug. Oh, by the way, when I made that comment about nipples sticking out, I meant nipples like this that are coming out of the remote feed. Sorry. Anyway. One of the things that you got to watch for when you use a remote like this is the height of the stove versus the height in the area, the air jet area of the plug. If this is too much lower than that, all the alcohol will flood down. So what I did was I lifted it up a little bit with a washer. Out in the field it's a little bit easier. Just stick it on some rocks and go from there. So let's go to camera 2. Like this, start the timer. Now what I'll do is I'll just let this burn until the jets come, and then I'll come back and make comments. Okay, so some of the jets have been coming out at about 2 minutes 30 seconds. Some of them, not all of them. And from here, I don't know if it shows up on the camera. I don't know if I see a whole lot of difference as far as the flames. But, yeah, I guess, let me see if I can move the camera. You can somewhat see jets there. Hopefully it's focusing in. Now, one of the things might have been my fault. Maybe it took 2 minutes 30 seconds before the jets started showing. But if I had had a pot on this, reflecting the heat back down, it might have come to a bloom much faster. Okay, let's go back to camera 1. So that's the flame test on the AB13 Max Hybrid Alcohol Wick Stove by TATO Gear. They're based in South Carolina. So this is supposed to be an all-American made stove. If there's an interest in it, I'll do a boil test. Now the TATO people themselves say that this is a slow stove, but just about any stove I think that uses alcohol like this isn't, you know, a speed demon like you would get on a propane stove or something. But if there's an interest, I'll do a boil test here. So again, that's the TATO Gear. TATO Gear out of South Carolina. The AB13 Max Hybrid Alcohol Wick Stove. What a mouthful. But anyway, I thank you for watching. I look forward to your input, questions, remarks, helpful suggestions. And as always, watch for my buddy Max. Bye now.